So, Mike and I are going to share a very special memory with you the day that Bobby WEIR married us at his home in Stinson Beach. I affectionately call this segment WEIR Married. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
So, knowing Bobby was ordained to perform wedding ceremonies, I had texted Tascha and asked her if he would consider doing our wedding ceremony.
And he said yes.
And he said yes. And so about 3 months, that was about 3 months in advance, we had planned our flight and booked our stay and made plans to do this.
But about a month before the wedding, Bobby had collapsed on stage while on tour.
Yeah. And he was going to be in the hospital for quite a while. So we knew we had to make other plans. We all decided it was best. And Tascha did say, maybe when it gets closer to time, maybe, but for now, it's just better to be safe.
So we did. And we were married at the Little White Wedding Chapel there in Las Vegas on June the 1st.
Yeah. And then we were in a cab ride a little bit later, and I get a text from Natasha that says, fly up. And my heart sank. I was like, Tascha, we just got married. And she said, well, fly up anyway. He can do a Buddhist blessing or he can do a renewal on your vows. Just come.
Bobby had only been out of the hospital a couple of days.
He had only been out of the hospital for 2 days.
Yeah, but we booked a flight immediately and were in San Francisco the very next morning.
Yeah. And we called to let them know we'd be arriving in about an hour. And I could hear Bobby in the background saying, tell her we look like the dog patch.
We were a match.
And I started laughing. I'm thinking, wait, is Bobby asking me to excuse the way he looks? And then I pictured that he might be in his cut off at the knee pants and an oversized shirt with bare feet, which was pretty much exactly what we saw when he opened the door and welcomed us in. And Tascha had set up the whole event. She bought me a bikini, she bought me a sheer cover-up, and a veil, and flowers. She had arranged to do the ceremony on the ocean, which was their front yard. And their backyard was the mountains. It was like Stinson Beach, where the mountains meet the sea. And although I did have a cover-up, it was very sheer. And we got some laughs out of that wedding photo. Natasha called it the Princess Di photo, but Bobby said I had some showbiz going on.
Yes. And the youngest daughter, Chloe, was to be our flower girl. And their old English sheepdog, Jackson, was going to be our best man.
It was a beautiful ceremony. It was just us. And after the ceremony, they took us out to dinner before we said our goodbyes, and I gave Bobby a hug and thanked him from the bottom of my heart. When Bobby would say something very meaningful, he would look up in the sky and put his finger up. And he said this, doing just that. He said, always remember, it was truly my pleasure.
Rest in peace, Bobby. You were a very good man. We're going to miss you.
We love you so much.
And we'll see you on the other side.
And as you used to say in the Loose Lucy song, thank you for a real good time.